Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You guys are welcome back to another beautiful and, like I always say, you gotta know, amazing episode of the Just Unfiltered podcast. Thank you guys so much for always tuning in. Thank you for staying with us. For those of you that have been here since episode 1, thank you guys. And officially, this is episode 10. Episode 10. That's big, guys. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much. Thank you for making out the time, taking out your time to listen. Please make sure you subscribe, like our videos, share them, comment. Guys, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts. Make sure you also go and follow us. Listen when you're working, when you're washing, when you are babysitting, when you're driving to work, when you're doing your work from home, when you're reading, anything that you're doing, even when you're swimming, play it on the speakers. You need to be hearing us
Share
from
with your
just
friends.
yeah, tell people about us because what is it that is going to profit you if you don't talk about just? Just is the gold, just is the beauty. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome once again, like I said, to Just Unfiltered. Just Unfiltered,
We are
we outside. So, yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for, always being here. We'll go straight into this, our introductions as usual. As you can see today, it's just the three of us. Kongani would like to switch things up, give you guys a different energy. Just imagine if they were playing like jazz music in the background. You guys, do we need to do that? Yeah, so there's jazz music in the background in case there's none. But yeah, so it's just very sweet, serene, and beautiful people, beautiful conversations. And today we're here to tell you that we see you. We know that you are seeing us, so today we want you to know that we are seeing you too.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, straight into this, I would like to start from my extreme left today. And like I said, it's just three of us. So the place, come on, we change the setup, we switch it up. You just say, da abracadabra. Ladies and gentlemen, on my extreme left, the beautiful, delectable, drop dead gorgeous, amazing. This girl, from one point to the next point, if you see her, you will say, oh, point. Come closer, please. She's so beautiful, guys. So beautiful, intelligent, remarkable, adorable. Everything that has to do with able, she's capable.
She's Sabian.
But she's not gullible.
Tamisha!
You guys, Baron is that jokes.
I look forward to Barry's introduction over.
So yeah, sorry guys, today Kamana Koida Zafi, so me too, I'm giving it to you guys hot. Ladies and gentlemen, chili. You understand? I'm about to start. She's not in red today. Lady in black. Deb's baby, one and only, number one. Supersonic.
Wow.
Supertonic.
Wow.
Superintendent.
Hey.
I don't want to say supernatural, but babe,
Hey.
you are
Hey.
supernatural.
I hear you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing, the most
Stefano
wonderful,
Bibu.
one of one. She, like this, she's the response to Just Unfiltered. She's the heartbeat to Just Unfiltered. She's the brain box of Just Unfiltered. Ladies and gentlemen, there's baby.
Hey.
That brain box, I said, put it there, hashtag brain box.
Hashtag.
Put some rhyme
Madu.
on it, yeah.
That's mad, isn't it?
Today now, since you're always saying that I should do too much, I decided to switch it up for you.
Yeah,
Just be
thank you.
calm, you understand? Don't
Yeah.
try to do much.
I got you in it.
And on behalf of all the Council of Elders, the members representing this place, I remain Uncle B, Uncle Barry, Mita, Barry Mewaka, Barry Mebugaganga, Barry Mebadala, Barry. I hope that you're in for today's gist.
Yeah.
Because just of it, we are
outside.
Y'all know.
Yeah, so guys, just need to let you guys know, the last episode we told you that we're almost at the end. Officially, this is the end. This is our final episode for season 2. Thank you guys so much for riding with us from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like the way you guys said it with me. Da-da-da. Nice. So guys, thank you guys so much for, like we say, always being there. At first, you were not really, but now you're gonna be with
Really?
us. So thank you guys so much. Please keep going, join the community, share, and let's keep growing.
Let's go.
Over to you, Candy.
Alright, so as we were saying, as Barry was saying, because we have not finished with the thank yous, but the comments, the likes, the subscribers.
Yeah.
You people have been doing us a solid one for a very long time now, and we want to say we see you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it is the biggest of the biggest. So in this episode, in this season, these seasons, would I say, because we have had 2 seasons and a full whole year of
Yeah.
being just unfiltered.
Happy birthday.
And
Nice.
so yes, we have had a whole year of being unfiltered, and we want to say thank you for staying with us
Yes,
and being
guys.
unfiltered with us throughout that time. And of course, we have had 10 guests with us in this particular season. So it has been an amazing time. We have switched from lapel mics
Mm-hmm.
to standing mics.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope you
Mhm.
guys enjoy the audio and the audio quality, because it will
I
take us a
mean,
long time of editing
yeah.
and what's not to give you people all of this. But yeah, don't worry. For you people, the hassle is worth it.
We'll keep getting better.
And we will
Keep
keep
better.
getting
Yeah.
better. Just stay with us. Oh, bear with us and stay with
To
us.
manage.
Alright, so we have had so many things to do this seasons, and you people have spoken to us. You have told us a lot of things that you wanted us to know, especially on our reels.
Hey.
Our rules,
Observations.
the comments have been crazy
Mhm.
for all of the episode. Hype Manji's episode, Manji's episode,
Yeah.
Olive's episode, Gift's episode. We have had so many guests, so many
Mhm.
interesting personalities on this chair,
Kincaid,
on
Vani.
this spot.
Yeah.
Bonale.
Yeah.
You
Frizzle.
know,
Just
Frizzle,
Frizzle, like,
Frizzle and Bolani were our
it'd be
first
crazy.
guests of this season.
Shout out to you
And
guys.
shout out to
Thank
you
you,
guys.
guys.
Yes, we have had amazing people on the couch. Giovanni has been here too. We have had really, really nice
Mhm.
people. So
Yeah.
today we are going to be taking some of your comments. Yeah,
Some will respond.
It is our time.
you people
yeah,
did not
to
know.
shine.
You
Time
people
is now.
thought we will leave you
Time
people
is now
alone.
indeed.
You people thought we will not harass you people with what he said to us. We will
It's time
give you
for
back.
payback.
All right. So I'm going to be reading from a little bit from TikTok, because that's where I like to be. So, Devo, the beautiful.
She said, "Devo, Kanisha, please."
Beautiful. I'm sorry. I'm always she hates the name, but
I hate that. What did they do, you guys?
I'll add it to your next intro.
Yeah,
Unfiltered, season 3.
Devo.
Am I not devoting
yeah, Deborah is going to be reading from Instagram. I'm going to be reading from TikTok. So the first comment I want to take is from one of her very, very funny reels where Barry and Ajani did princess treatment. Oh,
Okay, yes, I remember that one.
yeah. So this person commented, someone needs to bring the man with bandana. That's Ajani.
Hey.
It has to be Ajani. It can't be me.
For me, because waiting the princess treatment for a year. Ajani, you should
Yeah,
be
onto
on.
you.
They are onto you.
Ajani
They are
needs
going
to
to
tell
catch
his
you.
story. People should give him the opportunity to sit somewhere and tell his story. Tell us who hurt you.
I'll tell you, actually, Harry.
So, yeah, moving on to a very, very important question that I feel we have answered at this point in time, but at the time you were asking, are y'all on Spotify? Yes,
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
active. Just
Mhm.
can't search us, you see us live.
Just
Yeah.
Once you see that orange, it's us.
It's us, very bold.
Better than.
So this person said, okay, so let me go to Hype Manche's episode, because you people wanted to finish us with this episode. Oh my days.
Shout out to Hype Man J, man.
For-
Shout out to
Eh?
Hype
Shout out to
Man
you,
J.
the
Shout out
biggest,
to Hype
the
Man
billionaire.
J.
Highest paid in the north for a
Highest paid
reason.
in the north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too active. We love you, Hype Man J. Stay off filters.
Somebody asked, why is he sitting like that? Because he's the biggest paid in the north.
Yeah,
He
he's
can do what he
comfortable.
wants.
When they ask
When
questions,
you come to the Josephine,
You can sit
when
on-
you sit
You
on
see,
this,
You
talk
can even
shit.
lie down on the chair. if you
Low
want.
shit, you feel
Don't
so
worry.
comfortable. So comfortable. And you were orange, so it was blending.
yeah, into the whole background.
Now, I saw a lot of comments saying that he was lying. And I want to address that personally. Because I feel like, first of all, he's a hype man. Second of all, there's something called exaggeration. It's a figure of speech.
So type in line
And-
or exaggerating.
So, no, he's not lying. Sometimes he's exaggerating.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not generally a lie for all of it. Sometimes,
Yeah. But I
He's
don't
just
think he was
exaggerating.
hyping here.
I
He was
feel like-
hyping.
most of it, he was exaggerating for some of it. For some of it, he was using his hyping energy. He was talking from his chest of chest.
You think so?
But
I don't.
he was not lying. He was not.
I mean, there were a lot of people that actually thought he
Yeah.
said 8,000.
8,000.
Yeah, but it was
and-
8,000.
When it was 8,000, he said.
And that was
1,000,
I.
guys.
I
1,000.
it was-
Shout out to Justin Filtered.
We don't know if it's
Uh.
up to 8,000 stuff, and it might be an exaggeration, but it is not a lie. There are
What
still
kind of
paying a lot
comments?
of people in.
No, but like so
Yeah,
many people in the comments were kept going like even 1,000. Say if someone said how many would I did for Joss, you know, I said I don't know, but like we're not saying oh yes, Chillers has 1,000
1,000
staff.
staff. Come
But
on.
then I mean he said that they work on shifts, right? So
No, that's what I was even going about to say. That
if you don't believe, go to Chillers.
I'll count them.
One zero call.
Me, do you know the two things I want to say is that I feel like people are very quick to underestimate who a person is, right?
Yeah.
You people don't know the kind of people that he probably rolls with and the gist that he knows. Do you get?
Yes.
He's
Mm.
coming to tell you something you people say is a lie
You
because
people
you are
say-
not in the inner circles.
Come on.
And also, like for that 1,000, I feel that it may, like she said, it may have been an exaggeration, but it's not impossible. Do you guys know that they have morning, afternoon, and night shifts? There are people cleaning the bathrooms. There are people cleaning the outside. There are people who work in the kitchen. People who
Mm.
wash the bathrooms alone. They're just fixed at the bathroom.
Exactly.
So there is possible that even in a day, they probably have up to 100 people working just
Mm.
in a day.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So people, they come like, because now I've had an experience working in the service industry. Now, it's also possible that the same people who work Monday, Tuesday are not the same people who come Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So it's not just even shift as per day
Yeah.
time,
No,
as
no,
per also
I
in a
think
week.
apart from that, a lot of people were looking at it like statistically, like if you did it one, and put all these people in shifts and all of that, when you put all the numbers together, it shouldn't amount to
To
1,000.
each his own.
Someone even
That's why I
said
keep
even
saying
transcomputing, even transcomputing, maybe you don't get to 1,000 stuff.
I said
was
I
like,
feel
okay.
that's why I keep saying it's an exaggeration. An exaggeration is said to prove a point.
Yeah.
And that's
To show
what
you that
he
there
was
are lots
doing.
of people
He was
working
just
every
saying
day.
that to
Yeah.
prove a point. He was not
Yeah.
trying to like.
I mean, when you said
blow up
4-5
the
cyber
numbers.
trucks, a lot of
He
people
meant as
said-
a collective.
So did you guys see?
He just-
If you guys didn't see it, you guys need to check it out. But there was a comment where someone actually came on that and said, "You people do not know," because he now said that one of the people who he called,
Okay, yes,
he
has
said the person
two.
actually has 2 cyber trucks. I mean
Yes.
3 cyber.
He said,
two.
I think he
He
said,
said the
two.
person has one in the UK and he
then
has one here in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And I think the other person too has two. I think.
Yeah,
So,
one
like,
in just one in another.
so
So
it might
who
not
are
be
you
a
to
lie.
say what
It's
he
not
knows
a
And when
lie.
he meant, he didn't mean like individually as per one person has 4 to
4,
5.
5.
He meant like as a collect.
A lot of
Like
people
as a
were
collective,
killing me.
it's
Somebody
like-
No.
commented very, very billionaire.
I saw that
I
comment.
say you guys comment sections have been wild.
Yeah, it was
Hey.
crazy, man. But thank you guys so much for paying attention.
Yeah.
I mean, got you. Because officially you guys like controversy.
That's what gotcha.
So yeah, let's go.
So still on this Hypanges matter, someone said now they forget to really see each other for club. Sha.
Yeah,
I know-
that
I
comment
want
is for Manji, not just
True.
for Twitter.
Please.
Yeah,
Please.
please.
Mobile
Please.
interference club.
You don't do that.
You don't do that here. You don't do that here.
But in case you see me, I'm just, attending.
But you know,
They
as
requested
Hypanges
your-
said,
Yeah.
even no matter who he knows, he's still gonna remain humble.
Yeah.
Yeah, give that to him.
As he
man.
said,
Give that to
he
him.
used to fly bike. He used to fly
Yes.
bike.
And you know, that's a crazy thing. A lot of people, right? I laughed when he said that too, but like a lot of people didn't take the actual message from that thing. Do you understand? Like, as in, like, you need to understand that in all your, I feel like what he was trying to say, right, is in all of your exposure or access, to people that may have money or are doing well.
You still
You understand?
get back to
Don't
your
claim or don't feel
Be
entitled to
that's
another
it.
person.
Yes, money.
Just
But it
know who
brings
you
me back
are.
to these comments. That's why I brought up the flying
And I
bike.
think, but you know what made me laugh so hard that day was that he actually flew back the day he came here to record. So that was the most unfiltered thing anybody could have ever said.
Do you know that? That's I think that episode
No,
was
I
the
think
truth
it
because
was
he
so
was
real.
so unfiltered.
It was so real.
Yeah.
Like,
And
and that's
somebody
why I
came
said-
to tell you the truth
I
here.
swear.
You might
yeah,
get
Kelly.
judged.
That's why I said,
something.
oh, Hyperjay, we love you, man. You used to know
Forever.
something.
Too much.
Hey,
So-
you should have been here.
Yes.
But that is fair.
Somebody commented saying flying bike is important.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted
Yeah.
to introduce
Yeah.
it like that.
Sure.
Because flying bike truly, I should know.
Oh,
These scars on my face. These are flying bike.
Oh,
But don't worry. Okay, you guys, let's move on to the Instagram comments from my budget. I think I'm done with my side.
Okay, so let me just go to the episode. I think this season where we spoke about like asking, do we actually have firemen in Jos? Somebody said there is, but they never have fuel. My neighbor's house finished burning before they arrived, and they arrived in a rush.
Yeah.
That they even broke our fence and my neighbor's fence.
Hey, wait first. My house finished the burn. You can't bring my fence on top.
Let me bust your head. I know. I know
It's
someone.
such a shame.
I know someone.
It's not funny.
I know someone whose
Fire service
relative
is better.
works with the fire service, right?
Okay.
And then like she was telling me that there was a time that they called them, and then like even me, so I think we even said it the last time we recorded,
Yeah.
like they will go to from when they call them, then they'll not go to water board to go and get water. Yeah, sometimes they go there to go and get water before then. Sometimes they go and buy fuel before they will now come to you. So you can call fire service and they tell you that you should send money for them to buy fuel before they will come.
You are lying.
Okay. I mean, so I'm just saying based on what I was. This is not my testimony.
Yes.
This is on this ten what do you call 10 party
Yeah,
account.
yeah.
But like I've heard that
But
before.
that's the same, no, actually. What do you mean that my house finished burning? Like, I broke my
No,
fence.
but that's the
also-
mandate that our president is standing on. You know, that's what he's telling Nigerians. I don't care. Yeah, lakara.
What a shame.
Somebody
His wife said I was fire akara. He
Yes,
came
I'm
out and
starting a
called her.
car business.
He came out and called her
Please,
the
me
mother
and
of
we
akara
kuli. I
sellers.
don't see anybody they do that one.
No,
Please,
please,
let me
akara.
first.
My akara is very special.
Buy your
guys. Please
kuli
come and
kuli
buy
for
it.
me.
Guys, me, I'm going to sell grass. Anybody that want to eat grass, because at this point you need to diversify your feeding. You know,
And people said we should not be eating by
as
12
they say, we should
midnight.
look outside of oil. You need to look outside of food, guys. What's a balanced diet
Agriculture
in
is not the end
Nigeria?
of the world.
What's a balanced diet in Nigeria? You need
Yeah.
to make it happen. Don't stop.
Somebody came and said, Fireman, is that a music group or what?
Yes,
We don't
no.
have
That's a
that
very
job.
nice name.
When your house
But-
going, they will come Soledad.
Well, you guys, on a serious note, we need to take this fire thing very serious. I say very serious.
Let's try and we'll get
Very
the fireman guys next season.
Next-
So that we
You
can-
come and explain to
Why
us.
you
You
laughing?
guys will give your comments.
we need to
as
get
to-
we'll get a fireman so that you guys hear firsthand from
Yeah.
them.
and
What
the
are the
experience.
challenges? Do you know that we are working?
Oh my goodness.
You said, do you know that we are working? Sometimes it's even when they call us. That's when we have to mobilize. Oh my
Okay,
god! I'll leave it for when we bring the person.
Okay, so now I'll go to Manji's episode, the one that
Yeah,
everybody wanted
yeah.
to cry for.
Biggest G.
So Manji
Before
came
you
here.
read the comments, my favorite comment is, "Who is this, please?"
Okay, that's one of the comments I heard here. But since you're saying-
I
Please, you guys, his name is Manji. Biggest G for sure.
Biggest G.
Check him out.
So
on IG.
that particular episode, we're talking about feminism. Not feminism, but we
But it
asked
was a
him,
topic.
what is a
Yeah.
hill you're willing to die on? And he said feminism has more
Does
No
more
more
harm.
harm
than
than
good.
good, right? Now, somebody came and attacked me and Kadisha.
Hey,
Yes, so
She said, I'm even so pissed that the lady sat down and kept quiet. It's crazy. Please.
that was the full
They were just-
I had to
episode.
go there and beg that she should not be angry with us. Please don't be angry.
this is the person, so that the
Her name is
person
Bella.
will bring you. Come
Abi,
next time that will bring Manji Bella.
you come and sit
Come
down.
and
You
be-
so
people.
that's like we don't be. Let's hear you speak. Yes, and I feel like a lot of people, right, in the comment section, they speak from a point of like, just it's easy to sit down and just give your own take,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
when you come and sit and someone is speaking, I don't think it's that easy, guys. Because we're trying to be professional. People want us to just when someone says something, say Father, you. No, it's not no.
Yeah.
No.
No,
actually.
actually, you people want us
Come on,
to join.
guys.
Actually, you want them to be calling
We
us-
are not creating content. We are
So-
spreading the good news.
Exactly.
I don't know why I keep shining my eyes.
So then another person said, hold on. Somebody said, okay, should I call the name?
Feel free now.
Mm-hmm.
The person that commented, they did not know that there's
With their
public
chest,
it's public
go ahead
space.
with their
So Suki said,
talk. Dun, dun, dun,
you
dun.
guys not opening though, never a liar.
Doo-doo.
But anyways, I think I remember her comments and she was like, people need to actually go and figure out what feminism is.
Mm.
And I feel like also that's something that
I second that.
I second that in many ways, that we need to go and study
Mm.
on feminism. Because I feel like people are using personal
Or men and women.
experiences.
both.
Men see feminism as hating men. Some women see feminism as hating men.
Mhm.
Some people see feminism as, oh, I want to rule over the other person.
Some people are fighting.
So I feel like we all need to go back to the roots and look at
Yeah.
what feminism was all about. Then we
Mhm.
can
From
start
the
building
start.
from there.
And also, like, I feel that one particular issue I have. Anyways, but what Suki said actually said a lot of people don't know what feminism is, and it's sad.
Mm.
That's what she said, and I respect you for that, because I feel that because we have used our own personal opinions to hide under a branch, right? We're using it to claim something else.
Yeah.
There are people who are bitter towards women, and because women are having a voice, they take it personal. Next thing, the best insult they can say, she's a feminist, right?
That's the first
Now,
thing.
on the other hand, there are women who are bitter towards men because of their experiences with men and whatever the case may be, and they hide under the umbrella and say, oh, I'm a feminist, and that's why I'm fighting. Feminism is not about hating one gender. It's not about superiority of a gender. It's saying that women should be exposed to more opportunities as men
Yes.
are. And also, like, for modern feminism is pretty much because we're exposed to a lot of information, right? And women are having a lot of experiences. They're saying, oh, I don't want this. So they're adding it under the categories of feminism. But anyways, like she said, we should go and all research and figure out feminism so you know where you stand.
You know?
As a man, I think you should be also fighting in this generation. If you don't want us to be
Guys,
you,
for
feel-
feminism, you know.
fight for
What's the
opportunities for us.
capitalism you want finish?
So that we will make more
Let's
money.
be let's
All
finish
men.
All
that
men
one
should be
together.
feminists.
Maybe so.
It must be so.
Misha, I believe that. I agree. We should all get more enlightened
Yeah,
on
about
feminism,
feminism.
right? But I also personally believe that if men shut up and listen when women were talking, and women shut up and listen when men were talking,
Sorry, so
the
again, I
world
didn't
will
get
be a lot more peaceful.
Sorry, what did you say?
If men shut up
Okay.
and listen when women spoke, and women shut up
Yeah.
and listen when men spoke, the world will be a lot peaceful.
Okay, so I feel like let
But
me add
everybody
on to
has
what
an
you said.
answer. Everybody wants to
Yeah,
respond.
quick, I want to.
Can I add to what you said?
Yeah.
So I feel like with what humanity is supposed to be like, I don't not like what humanity is supposed to be like. What I feel like we are supposed to coexist as men and women because obviously we need each other. We
Yeah.
cannot exist without the other. So one group saying they want to rule over the other group does not make sense.
And none of you are using
Generally,
Bible
it does not
to
make
support
sense.
that. Clap for yourself.
You are supposed to, aside from these books,
Mm.
these books of like our religious books, our intellectual books, you are supposed to have your own personal critical thinking to know whether it aligns with your morals. First of all, does this thing that I am reading align with my morals?
Mm.
Does this thing that I'm reading is it beneficial to me? Is this going to harm my neighbor?
Mm.
Emphasis on how my neighbor.
Try to think. You
Yeah.
know, reason out like that, and probably you will become a better person. The world will become a better place.
Yeah. And
So
we will
I
not
feel
have
like-
an Olodo uprising.
And we will
Go and
not
read
have an
books, guys.
Olodo prize.
Go and read books.
Facts.
So somebody said I just hey. I just you have started.
Da-da-dang.
I just binge watched all the episodes last night, and I'm just here to say, you guys, thank you for watching all the
I'm
episodes.
ululating.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you guys.
then, so let me go to one. Now, to Gifts episode, the one that.
Wait, hold on. Before we
What's
move
up?
from Manji's episode,
Okay,
please
okay.
let me carry this one from TikTok.
Okay.
Somebody say no. He wants to be like Ferry, the Honest Bunch podcast, and it's not working.
What's
Like
he
who?
referring to?
Manji,
Well, I want to be like who?
Ferry. So you've seen the episode of the Honest Bunch podcast now.
Which
But
one?
Pharaoh said if all the men decide to lock all women up.
Oh, that's the Pharaoh.
yes.
It's
It's part of the
If
people
he
that
decides to
upload
lock
or
all
rise
women
or
up
rise.
and turn them into baby machines, who would stop them?
You ever seen
That's
that
what he said.
episode?
Who is
That
Pharaoh?
this babe Sunflower was on. Is it
Oh,
Slumflower?
okay.
Is
Yes,
it
two of
Sunflower?
them.
Slumflower.
Okay, I didn't really hear. I haven't
That's
watched
what
it.
that's
I think
it's,
I saw
it's
her
basically
reels
clips
pop
I said.
more.
I also didn't watch the entire
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
But what he said in that clip was that if all the men decide to turn all the women
I don't
into
think that's
baby-
what Manji was saying.
No, that's what they're trying to say. That
No,
he's
that's
trying
what
to,
he-
like,
that's what
I
he's
don't
really
think
trying
that's
to
what- I feel like Manji's case basically is like he said, it's done more harm than good. And even when he was sat here, he tried to give us points,
Yeah.
right? So
even
I
after
understand.
we sat down,
yeah,
here,
even we
still
still
spoke,
so like
yeah.
I feel like if anyone doesn't really agree Like I
fine.
said,
To
this
each
what
their own.
made me say if women shut up when men spoke and listen, and men shut up when women spoke and listen, you have less arguments.
Mhm.
Because then you were quiet when the person was speaking,
Mm.
so you were listening. But we don't listen. When people just talk, once you just
We
speak,
just hear.
the
Once
part
you hear
that-
something that
No,
Triggers
we
you.
stare and we
That's it.
hear.
Uh-huh.
but we
So
don't
once you
listen.
hear something you don't want to hear, how about
that's where you start to want
bring
to
out the guns? Let's go.
Somebody also said to us, this one, they direct it to us and they shot us with arrow. They say anytime this podcast comes to my FYP, the guest is talking rubbish.
I can't wait to have you here.
This was the person's name.
The person's name is Lynn. Please, Lynn.
Lynn.
They are inviting
Send us a
you
DM.
officially.
Lynn,
Give-
you know, send
give-
Lynn.
let us know.
Podcast.
Let us know if you are part of upload or loader uprising
Oh my
or you are not.
goodness.
Isn't it?
Lynn, please come so that we'll hear you.
We
then.
do it for
Your-
you.
If
We
our
want to
ears they
hear
are not
your
saying
honest
much, then but
opinions
okay, on a
and
more
your
serious note,
unfiltered thoughts.
on a more serious note, Lynn, go and watch all our episodes because I believe that your comment was based off of
One
you are a
episode
new
Clips.
listener. You understand? Woman, we're testing waters, like you came and swam with us. So please go and watch our initial episodes, and you will see that you follow through. Even with the ones that you are saying our guest said rubbish, they made a lot of sense.
Yeah, you just got
They made a lot
one
of
part
sense.
of
You just got one
many.
part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So please, we can do well and do much more to do better.
And I feel like just to add, but you know this thing that YC was talking about, this Oludo uprising of the thing,
Mm.
is because people are very quick to respond without understanding context.
Yeah.
Context, yeah.
You people have to understand that they're like when you're watching a video, it's a clip
Mm.
and like probably like 20 seconds of a long conversation.
Exactly.
Mm.
And that's why when that babe wanted to come for me and Kanisha, first of all, you don't even see our facial expression. We were ready to go at it. And we just ended it. Do you understand?
You
Watch
should
the full video or like
video.
try to understand the context in which
Yeah.
that is being said. A lot of you are just angry on the inside. Somebody will just say, "A bam, we're ready to go."
And unfortunately, not so many of us are able to consume like all of the
Yeah, a lot
conversations.
of us are very short.
Yeah, so most
attention
people
span.
don't really get to watch all everything.
But I feel like my advice to such is that if you know it's a video that has more to it,
Mm.
if you're going to comment on that video,
Yeah.
the least you can do is to try and get to the end of.
Yeah.
The video.
Whatever
Explain us
you're
when you're
watching.
jogging.
So you know, at
Listen
least
to
don't
us.
stop on the road and sit down there and think that's your point before you get to your actual.
Because at the end of the day, you now be
you're
looking
supposed to
foolish
get to your
under the comment
destination.
section.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Before
to
you
those that
can give
understand,
an
man.
opinion.
Mm. Anyway, so this one is under Sil Manji's episode where we were talking about how me personally had said that one of the reasons why violence in Jos keeps coming in different ways because we have not gotten to the point where we're angry enough.
Mm.
And somebody commented and said, "I didn't finish listening when I came here to type this. The word is complacency. Most times I think to myself, do I love Jos more than the typical indigene? Because it hurts more than I see indigenes pained by the insecurity. Slowly it has crept into refuge. Slowly it has crept into refuge. Do we know that refuge isn't safe anymore?" So like back to what we were saying, I feel that we need to the last episode, or okay, by the time you guys are watching this, the last episode we spoke about how I not say I'm violent too, but I said that how many are we and how many are they?
Yeah.
We're too scared for people who complain a lot.
Mm.
Do you understand? We are not bold. It's just pa 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 pa. And that's why a lot of people are
Too
very
much
on the
talk.
internet, everybody's ready to go up and blow and do this, but we're not
Mm.
actually taking
Yeah.
action. So truly, like, I'm not an indigene of Plateau State, but to an extent, I feel like I'm even a bit more ahead. Well, become a drag, but I feel that I'm even more passionate than some
Mhm.
indigenes of the
Mhm.
state.
So, okay, I feel like I have a little, I think I understand it a little bit because
Mm.
it's when you are born into something or when you are used to listening to something over and over again, at some point in time, you become sensitized to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel like that is the situation with the people in Jos.
Yeah.
During 2001 crisis, I was a baby. But even at that time, the aftermath, I can still remember it. to
We
some
all
extent.
still living in the
It was
aftermath.
a whole lot.
Mm.
2008 crisis too. It was very well too, but not as big of an impact as we had in 2001.
Yeah.
So with the subsequent crisis that had
And
been
the
coming,
pockets of the
coming,
little. Yeah.
it had just been reducing the impact and reducing the impact. So at this point in time that we are right now, feels like we
Reducing or
have been
increasing?
hearing.
Would you say reducing or increasing?
Oh, well, it's increasing the impact physically on the people.
But
injured,
desensitizing
but
people more.
Desensitizing is reducing the impact on our minds.
Mm.
So it's like when you hear these things every day, at some point in time, you're hearing them as news. You're not hearing them as a human being with compassion anymore. You're just hearing it as, oh, they've killed 25 people. You're not registering to your head.
What actually
That's
25
what
means?
25 people that are being killed is actually means in the society.
Mm.
You are just hearing it as words
Yeah.
at that point in time.
Yeah.
So as your emotions, they detach from these kind of situations.
Yeah.
They detach from this kind of news.
Mm.
So at some point in time, it feels like
But just-
if it's not happening to you or your person,
Mm.
before you feel it again, it will be hard.
Mm.
And I feel like that's what's going on with Just People right now, because the crisis has been from
as far back
Sometimes.
as far back. I was born. I don't want to tell y'all when I was born, but after they born me, the crisis happened close by.
Yeah.
So basically, almost all my life, I've had one crisis or the other happening. Here, there's crisis. Here, there's crisis. There, there's crisis. There, there's crisis. There. I'm an indigene. So it's like you hear these things every day, and at some point in time, the government is not doing anything. You cannot
Yeah.
go out there, only you with gun, and shoot these people by yourself. So you will just keep going on. with
Misha,
life.
like I always say, I understand that, right? That we're getting to the point where we're very desensitized, and I still stand on this truth, a hill that I'm going to continue to live on.
Mm.
You cannot continue to complain and be complacent. There is an issue, right? You're desensitized, you're fed up. What are you doing about it? You
The fact
see,
that you know you're desensitized means that you're
then
already,
you know that you're already a step to getting better.
Yeah,
Like you
now.
said, we cannot depend on the government to handle these things,
Mhm.
but okay, what of us that they are
Now,
killing?
yes,
Because
that's
they
what
are
we need to now
protected.
start doing.
We need to come out, and that's why I keep saying it's not as if I'm supporting violence, but we need to speak the language. They don't understand English.
Mm.
Do you understand? We need to speak the language that they understand. Whereas you touch one, you have touched all.
Yes.
Do you understand? We need to stop being, and the government is not this, and next thing you know, shuru.
No, but you
The
know,
people that
I
they
feel
kidnapped
like
in
there is a
Oyo State.
fundamental problem in this state, first of all, with
Where
the
are we?
division of the tribes.
Yeah.
The Biron people will not like the Nyango people. The Nyango people will not like the Anago.
That's why it was so many, so many
Everybody
tribes,
is fighting
instead of
with
so many
everybody.
issues.
So, the internal issues is basically like the problem Nigeria has, but it's just unjust that we're.
It's,
No, it's
it's
reflecting.
amplified. In
Yeah.
almost every state you have that.
Yes, in most diverse states,
Yeah.
actually, you have that because just is a very diverse place. There's almost all the
Even
tribes
with
in the
marriage
state.
now, your parents say you have to marry from home.
Yes.
you can't
Yeah,
marry.
So-
they're not trying to let you marry from other places.
Exactly.
You
So
can
the
marry
thing
from your
about
state,
it
but
is
marry
that
from
I
your
feel
zone.
like the diversity of the
Mhm.
states has caused there's a rift between tribes.
Mm.
So for us to be unified and work against these people that are coming to try and infiltrate our communities
Mm.
is going to be harder because we don't even agree with ourselves.
Me, I get that too. See, 100%,
And, like,
because I'm
why?
here. Do you understand? I also understand that. But for me, I'm of the opinion, I'm not asking you to be my best friend. We have one goal, which is what? To stop the deaths of our children, of our husbands, of our wives. Because regardless, you hear in Miango, there's a place where I work. One of the security guards, his son was actually butchered by Fulani people on his way back to Miango.
And it's very prevalent in that.
Do you understand? He's probably not even from there. He lives there. The goal is not for us to be best friends and we'll be holding hands. The goal is we have a united goal to stop what? A certain group of people from killing us. Let's achieve that.
Yeah.
Do you understand? We need,
Let's
for me,
protect
my
our
own is that
differences.
complacency. If one thing about me, there's a problem, we need to fix it. We need to start doing, not even just Plateau State, as a
The
nation.
whole country.
Do you understand? We need to get up. But let's move
It's
to
the whole country.
Please.
so now, as we're talking about this whole crisis thing, to Gift's episode where she mentioned, talking about how there's a relaxed culture in Plateau State, and a lot of you had a lot
is
slow. A lot of you had so many things.
Yeah,
to say.
you people wanted to eat us, eat all of us plus our phones.
Now, somebody said you can't change the narrative that 80 to 85% of his workforce are civil servants. Don't expect an economic drive. Again, like I said, I have problems with a lot of mentalities, right? like I said, we like to complain and we like to stay put. I was speaking with Barry the other day, and we even if we don't know how we have gone back and forth as a group on that particular bill, everybody's expressing their opinions. But like in response to this comment, I think that when you people say can't, it's like you're saying it's okay.
Mm.
Do you understand? There is this is they call it. Some people in the comments also said that who in which just do they call this a retirement town? It's funny that the people in the city don't know that people outside the city are calling this a retirement.
Yeah.
If you guys go through the comments, so
Yeah.
many people were saying that they come home that if they want to relax,
That's when they
if
call.
they will come to Jos is like Maldives, but with
Just
crisis.
it's like the slow town for people in
Do you understand?
Lagos.
Everybody
Come
wants to
on,
come and
hold
relax.
their
Is
body
this
and
my
arrange.
my own point is that we keep saying that okay, it is a civil servant town, whatever. The point of what she's saying or what Gift was saying is we can't continue to say everything is okay.
Mm.
You saying that oh you can't change the narrative. Why can't we change the narrative?
Yeah.
Our parents have worked in this town. Like if you watch the full episode, Gift said that there are people in Jos, the people who made and found money in Jos are still making money and are still finding that money in Jos. It's for you to if I have $1 billion idea, will I come and sit down on this podcast and tell people so you people will cheat me?
As
Of course
an-
not. They are untapped markets, like she said, untapped markets. It doesn't have to be food, it doesn't have to be nightlife.
Yeah.
But the point is that we need to stop letting just be
Yeah. Just.
and just rest home.
Yeah.
It's
Do
just
you
Now,
understand?
just now.
Now. Why
So,
now?
don't they spend this kind of money for Jaws?
Yeah.
I hate hearing such things.
Hey!
I mean,
Like
even
what?
those of
It's
us
just not
reading
worth
the
it.
Jaws, right? We still have that energy where it's like, I just,
Hmm.
you know?
A lot of people responded that way.
You
in
see,
the
how much
comments.
do you sell this thing? They say just 25,000 in a one and just live. You know, like this guy in
No, but
like,
I feel like
are you-
that stems from. Do you know that life was better because Jos was a very simple living place. We
Yeah.
grow our food naturally, so food.
So
did
this
not
this
need
thing
to be
you're saying,
expensive.
I think it's kind of similar to one comment where
Somebody
someone said,
yeah.
you know, like we shouldn't try to get, like you should accept what the town is.
Yes.
The town doesn't need to be a town that has that hustle and
That
bustle of
bustle.
Abuja
Yeah,
and
it doesn't
Lagos.
need to be
Yeah,
that.
so it doesn't
but
need that, but we're saying
It
economically
could be
we
economically
need to
better.
improve.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
So wait, what I'm saying, right, is that I get where like the cheapness of just came from. Because we did not need to be buying a lot of food stuff. We did not need
Yeah.
to be exporting. Plus we had a lot of
Importing,
of materials. We have a lot on ground in Jos. So it was a very comfortable place to stay in. Be that you could do a little and still provide for a
Even
family.
much.
You people will feed,
Mhm.
you people will still live life as a simple, in a very simple manner. But fact is, you people will not starve.
Yeah, but times
So,
have changed.
Times have changed.
Unfortunately,
Times
the
have changed.
times
The
are
economy is
becoming
really,
harder and
really
harder.
And
bad.
for the fact for
And
the
the
economy
farmers
that's dependent
cannot
on
even
petroleum.
go
Yeah,
to
that's
their.
right.
The farmers can't even go to
Because
their.
they're Fulani people
They
killing
kill
them.
them on their farmland.
Guys,
So, of
even
course,
the
everything
people
will
that
go up.
are
You
farming,
cannot herd
you know, they're
animals
not
nowadays.
farmers.
Before,
It's
before,
difficult.
how much was goats? Now go and buy goats.
How much is fertilizer now?
How much
How
is
much is
fertilizer?
fertilizer?
I don't understand. So
See all the things that they used to use to do all the farming before, all the things that they used to herd, all the herds, all the livestock that they used to keep, they can't even afford it now. So obviously life has to go up.
So I want to
In
add
this
to
town.
what you're saying, right? I feel like what she's saying is the reason why we are saying that we need much more to be done in Jos. Basically, all we're saying in that episode is we need more investment
Yeah.
to come to Jos. And we're saying I would like to use the opportunity to call on people who are from Jos. Do you know it's crazy the number of Plateau indigenes, children, sons, citizens, whatever you want to call them, that have gone out of Plateau and worked, you know, in the private sector, federal parastatals in Abuja, in Lagos, Port Harcourt, wherever you want to say, and they grow in their careers. Do you understand? They grow and financially they grow. There are a lot of them that even have investments, but they're outside of Jos. And I don't think it boils down to a conversation of just insecurity. Yes, there is the factor of insecurity, but we're saying now that there is a government that has given like a kind of body language that shows we are open to investment, we're
Investors.
open to development.
Mhm.
We are also using this avenue to now call on people who are, you know, sons and daughters of Plateau and saying you guys should come and invest in and on the plateau. We need music studios to be in the plateau.
Yes.
We need movie studios to be in the plateau.
Oh
we
my-
need
we
green
need
green
parks.
rooms. Do you understand?
We
We we have parks that are even being developed, but we need bigger
I'm
ones. We
talking
need
like
malls.
Wonderland
you
type
understand?
park. We have
No.
the land.
So you know the thing
We
is,
have a lot.
apart
We have
from
the
all those
atmosphere.
things, they are tapping into what we have. So as they're tapping into what we have, just like we're saying, they are already untapped markets. And you know this thing you're saying about we need parks. The challenge, I've spoken to someone and he said the challenge people have with establishing businesses in Jos is they wouldn't get back their money. Do you understand? Because how many people in Jos will come out and spend the money? It's like it's only going to be seasonal. So
Yeah.
if it's a tourist state, then we need to have things that keep going on. The cycle
For
needs
the
to be
tourism.
moving
Yeah.
from time to time. There are businesses that can be flourished, also with the aid of government. So basically, all we're saying is we're calling on all the sectors:
Yeah, it's
the
common.
private, the government, the personal, the individual, whatever you want to call it.
Let's
We need to put our
consider
heads together
this.
and come out and tap into market. Someone in our comment said that she's been looking for a moving van,
For 2 weeks.
like a moving company, and she has not been able to get one. Do you understand?
I mean, she said she was
She
able to
should
get one
come
for
to
2
me.
weeks.
for 2
Come
weeks. So
talk
you
to
see,
me,
what
I
were-
have
no,
somebody
but
for you.
even with dispatch, if you think about it, there might be, you see, there are people, but I was telling someone that I don't think there's any concrete dispatch like
No,
website
but
or this thing that you open. You have to
facts.
like maybe call someone, half an hour dispatch guy, give me a number, I beg.
Mm.
Or if you call me that you're this. So there's so many things. And it's not that people don't try, but I told someone that the people in Jos, when opportune, start businesses but don't commit themselves enough to the businesses. Committing yourself enough to the business even means you going to learn more about your business,
about
going
your
to learn more about your sector. But some of them, they just open business and believe achieve over. You go and bring people from a village to come and work, then they just terrible services up and down.
Terrible.
But yeah, we
Awful.
can move from
So
that.
let me just quickly read somebody's comment, which I really, really liked. It's a bit lengthy, so bear with me. She said, "This comment section is wild, but I think everyone is right in their different perspectives. Safety is the biggest hindrance to our development, not even just strictly to nightlife. But at the same time, we complain about all the untapped opportunities and ways we can be bigger as a state. And tourism is the biggest source of revenue. When other people from other states come in, yes, the weather, the scenery is cool, but activities, parks, recreational centers, all lacking and substandard.
Yeah.
Let's not even talk about customer service.
Yes.
So I completely get what she means by relaxed culture. The
Mm.
average just man just wants to live life, which is not a lie.
Yes.
Not minding if he's stuck in the same circle for 20 years. We're comfortable, but it's good.
Allah,
it's
yeah,
bad.
man.
And she put it
Kai.
in literally in the thickens.
For it just man,
Pockets.
you
And
feel
it is fun.
go
Get your
work,
guru.
you earn your salary, you feel pay your tithe for church, you dey go church every
you can chop
Sunday.
down one.
If you can chop down a bottle or two in the process, that's
You
good
know?
for you. But
Yeah,
That's
like
life.
at the end of the day, no time to waste time. They are
Yeah.
not stressed.
But
If you say Baba
look
kai
at
kana
it.
gidan nan tun da ina nan yaro karami har na yi daga ni da yaro to ya zan yi yaro na. You know that's
Yeah,
like,
that's usually the response.
it's okay for them. You know,
Yeah,
like,
they're
yeah,
just
what
comfortable.
am I going to do?
But-
That's life.
Hold on. I feel like we have not actually addressed the issue of insecurity in Jos because despite the fact that there is untapped potential everywhere in Jos, the insecurity is one. Hold on.
No, yeah,
It's
I'm
one
waiting for
hindrance
you.
that is finishing us in this town.
Uh-huh.
Now, even with the current opportunities that are rising, that the government may be producing at the moment,
Mhm.
if, like that commenter said, the insecurity is moving to Rayfield, which is one of
God,
supposed
I
to be
beg
one of
you.
the safest places in Jos. If that insecurity is moving to Rayfield,
Then we're not safe.
we're not safe. The
People
investors
should go to
So
government house. I
what
don't know why
wanted
people
to
are
say-
afraid of
when you
that
started
place.
talking,
People
what I
should go
wanted to
there.
say is, what do we do then? How do we address it?
How do we address it?
Yeah.
What Deborah was saying, we actually need to up and fight for ourselves.
The government does
The
not
government
give a
doesn't
shit
care
about any
about
of
us,
us.
Good,
so
fine.
we need to do
They
something.
give a shit about
I
our
feel
tax.
you see what I was saying about the way and manner in which men and women are approaching each other, right? I feel like we also need to find the right approach to the government, especially when you have a government.
Governments that may
Wait, a government like this. No, I'm not even speaking about the Nigerian federal government. I'm speaking about Plateau states. Do you understand? I feel like you find approaches to people. When you have someone that is as gentle or seems to be as gentle as
No,
the
as our
governor of
governor,
Plateau.
bless your heart.
Do you understand? I believe that there are ways in which we can communicate these messages across. That's why we're saying we're talking about it for people to see. Do you know there are a lot of people that were aggrieved in our comment section under Kelta's post And their problem is that how can we say that there's no food
I
by
don't know.
12? For some people, it's how can we say that there's nightlife, but it's like we're saying the nightlife. Someone was trying to say, like, we know they go outside, we're just there, they talk.
Mm.
You understand?
Yeah, I saw that.
So-
too.
Everybody is coming from their own perspective.
Yeah, and that's
but
just
now,
she said, yeah.
As a collective, from those working during the day to
Mhm.
those working at night, do you understand? To those working at midnight, whatever the case may be, how do we now let the government know that we are ready to do more? We are ready to be more. Do you understand? Do you think that there can be a time when Ahmadu Bello can be bubbling by 8, 9, 10, and maybe 11 p.m. people are going home? Do you think it can ever happen
Amadu
again?
Bello.
I would like to
That's
see
what-
people's answers to this.
Where's
Do you
Amadu
think
Bello?
Ahmadu
That's
Bello
why
now
I
telling
wrote
us now?
terminals now.
Do you understand? Do you think they can? Because someone said we should come to Bauchi Road and see. There are people and restaurants.
Oh yeah,
and
they
activity
said they
going
are
on till
open
12.
restaurants
I've
in
gone to
Bauchi
Bauchi Road
Road.
to send message to Gombe around 11:30 and can't carry that message by that time to Gombe.
So
I literally was, at first I was skeptical. My brother said, just go, no worry, you go get motor. And I'm like, how are you people traveling by this time? So there's actually life. Now, why I'm saying this is to say, if we're trying to address it, what me I'll tell the government is they need to find a way to bridge that gap in between. There's just gap. There's just, it's like,
the
if
gap
there's
is
if there's a
very
pocket of
huge,
activity in Just North, then there's just a blip, then Rayfield.
Mm.
Do you understand? Or a
It's not
blip.
continuous.
Then like Old Airport is like one small star
sorry.
shining there.
You're
Then
right.
another blip, then Rayfield. Like so
Yeah.
it's like even within Rayfield, once there are certain times that you drive from point A, almost you go reach point G before you go see anything.
Yeah.
So it's still there. But how do we bridge the gaps? Let me give you an instance. Transportation. Please tell me why the Tin City Metro buses don't work 24 hours. Please
Why?
tell me, is it difficult for the government to provide a personnel or two per bus to work shifts? If we're saying
One
arguing,
soldier,
if
one
we're
police.
arguing whether Chillers is employing 1,000 or 8,000
You
people,
know.
shouldn't the argument be that the Tin City Metro employed 1,000 people?
You know?
Another form of empowerment.
Do you understand? Shouldn't the
Yeah.
argument be that the
Do
Ministry
you know
of
that that's
Transportation
actually going to
has
get a
employed
lot of revenue?
8,000
A
people?
lot. You know,
Because imagine if Tin City bus is picking people from Chillers every night.
every night
No,
you're just
don't even
stationed
say
there.
Chillers. Like just
Come on.
if you think about the number of buses that they have and the different routes, let's address something. Tin City Metro, if I'm correct, the governor has been in office for 3 years, which means Tin City Metro has been functional for at least 2 years.
Mm.
Please tell me why there's still no functional and operational schedule
Oh, that's
for
a big
any of these
problem.
buses.
Yeah.
I do not know for sure that if I'm here by 7:30,
The
by
bus
8,
will
the
be
bus
here.
is boarding and leaving.
Yeah.
If I come by this time, I don't know that, okay, by 12:30, if I'm at terminals, for sure I can get a bus and maybe 2, 3 buses that will be going towards Bukuru, Federal Locust. No, it's
Yeah,
just
they don't have
Vibes
if you
and
go
each
to
other.
town in the afternoon and see the number of people sitting in that terminals bus
Okay,
stop,
yes.
you will thank God
waiting.
that you have car or you will kukuma pay for keke because it's
Fast.
not worth the 200 at some point.
You would track
Yeah.
Do
it.
you understand? So if we're really addressing the issues, these are what we're talking about. When you
Yeah.
speak of transportation, you are the same government that said keke and pep. Yes, so keke people they do their own. These bike people they do their own. But now we've let it slip to the point where bike men are even more functional than the keke men.
Yeah.
There is no youth, in my opinion, in Rayfield that wants to move from point A to B that doesn't have a bike man's number at this point. Most
Yeah.
babes, let me call my bike guy and see if he's around.
Yeah.
They all,
yeah. That's very
everybody
true.
has. So if we
It's
really
very
want to talk
true.
about
Oh, my keke
government
guy.
bridging the gap,
Like, okay,
do you understand? Why is Tin City Metro not working 24 hours? Why is it not a 24-hour service? You employ more people,
Mhm.
you have more people, that's more staffing.
Mhm.
Do you understand? It's more empowerment, basically.
Yeah.
You're providing security because you have your bus stops manned by at least 2 security personnel, and there should always be somebody. All those bus stops, there's side for ticketing, but there's nobody giving out
Collecting
tickets
tickets,
or
yeah.
collecting. So what are we doing?
Yeah.
Government just established, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, you man a bus.
Yeah,
But
you
that's
man a
it.
bus.
So
That's
do
it.
you see
Very
what we're
true.
saying? Even in the government listening, you need to go the extra mile. You can't stop there. So they've done that. Okay, see how just the buses addresses transportation / security.
Mhm.
Because just like we see in movies, if I know that I want to cause any havoc on the bus, I cannot do it alone. There are 2 people that are armed, or if they're not armed, there are 2 personnel on this bus that are supposed to overlook every single individual moving from point A to B within this hour to this hour. That's how systems function.
Yeah.
Now, addressing security, every bus stop has an additional 2 securities.
Wait, just
So
there.
if anything happens on the bus and these people overpower
by the time
me,
you're getting
by the
there,
time they get you to the next bus stop, they
They
have
hold
backup.
you.
yeah.
Do you understand? So if we have checkpoints, tell me why there's Air Force checkpoint at Rayfield. at night. Do you understand? But then you people cannot have buses moving 24/7. That's transport. When you now speak about the businesses that are functional, the first thing that is hindering most of these people to stay out is the transportation.
Transportation.
So if they know that I can get from this point, no matter what time, to my home safe, people will go. People will do work.
Yeah.
Now let's
To my
shift from.
mommy.
Let's even shift from
My
night.
reason.
Guys, let's shift from the nightlife. Right? Let's shift from the nightlife and come into the daytime. Do you understand? All the businesses and the services that are going on during the day, like we mentioned, dispatch, right? So if the dispatch services, even with the government itself don't even know how to inculcate those who are doing private businesses into their sector. Government should have a dispatch company that they've already partnered with in Jos. That is a Jos-based dispatch service that you say, you know what, when we want a parcel in the Ministry of Works that is coming all the way from Gombe and it's going to be at Plateau Riders, we can call on these guys and they'll courier this thing to us. Everything na driver.
And it's not just driver, convoy.
Everything na budget. Do you understand? So I'm just saying, all these things are ways in which they can bridge the gap. When you speak about agriculture, when you speak about, there's so many things.
So many things.
Okay.
So yeah.
So, let me take
Sorry,
this one.
Kanisha, now that I say agriculture, I just want to land on this point.
Okay.
Government bridging the gap. Tell me why there is no factory that produces potato chips. I mean, on an industrial level.
Potato just.
Do you understand? There are
Because
people
it's
that do
supposed
this
to
thing.
change
No,
from
but
tomato
understand,
juice to
there are people,
potato
even
juice.
with the potato, there is no tomato paste coming out of Jos.
Nothing.
And we produce
We
one of the
produce-
largest
But
amount.
you
Oh
see
my
that there are so many
days.
people that do some of these things from their kitchens, from their backyard.
I mean.
But then to get NAFDAC reg, no be beans.
Yeah.
Do you know, to get an NAFDAC registration number is no small thing. So this is where we need the government to bridge the gap. You need to meet the people that are already putting in the effort. There's this bread. I cannot remember the name. I
Is
can't
it the
remember
one
the
in the
name.
controversy?
No. There's this bread that I buy
That
at
way
one
they soak
supermarket.
like sponge. It
Ah.
is so
No,
Guys,
guys,
I
this
know that
one
one that used
is
to stay
is
forever.
homemade.
That's what I'm saying. It's like sponge.
I'm trying to
Yes.
remember whether the name is Vanny's bread or Vanny's cake. Something. It's not bread. It's homemade. When you see the bread, very nice looking. The top of the bread is always looking very brown. So I saw it at the supermarket one day. Small size. I said, how much is it? 350. I said, I must try this bread, and it was amazing. And since then, I always go and I'm looking for that bread. That's for myself. I know my house people might not want it, but I buy it for myself. Do you understand? Now, that bread is homemade. There's so many people that are making bread in Jos. Do you get? But how many of these people have the opportunity to sell their bread outside of Jos? So it's about growing the market even beyond the city. If the person that has his bakery based here, headquarters, can expand into the neighboring states and is successful, where do you think all the revenue is still going to come back to? It's the headquarters.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. The government has more work to do. To all the people saying that we don't know what Jos was like, I want people to know that we are in Jos and we see the potential of what Jos can become.
Be. Let's not be
And it's
stuck
probably
in
even
the
better
past.
than what Jos
Stop
used to
living
be.
in the
You
past. Stop
understand?
living in
So
the
we're
past.
standing on what we said and we back everything that was said.
Yeah.
Jos is slow because the people here are very happy with what we have.
Yeah.
We're not
We
saying
can
that
be
that's a
more.
problem. We thank God for what we have.
Yeah.
We thank God for the resources, the peace, relative,
Yeah,
everything that
every-
is given to us that might be relative. We thank God for it. But even in this, we demand from ourselves and of ourselves that we can be better,
Yeah.
and we will be better.
And there's nothing wrong in being better.
Mhm.
If in 2000 somebody had commented that there was a point where he used to walk from where to where. I know it's a very
Yeah,
long.
he said he worked from like is he Old Airport, Abby, to
I can't remember the name of the
where
place
it's
now.
Kofang or something, but like it was a
It was a
whole
long
trek,
distance.
yeah,
I
like
have
around
to-
1 a.m. with his friends.
See, I
and
have to
stuff.
even say, you they walk,
Yeah.
So there are
But
people
if you
that
can do it at that
experienced
time,
it.
we can still do it
Now,
now. It's not too late.
Still to say to end this, right? There are people that still do these things in pockets.
Yeah.
There are activities going on in this city in pockets till the AMs. If someone can say in Bauchi Road that there's activity going on till midnight and past that time,
Honestly,
then
I
it
mean,
means
you
that
get
we need
lots
to
of people
find-
saying this.
we need to
Yeah.
find ways to. Let me tell you, there are times when if I want to buy fuel and it's past 9 o'clock, all the filling stations.
That was another comment.
I can tell you
why
for
are
a
filling
fact,
stations
all
closing
the
by
filling
7?
stations from Bukuru, as in from Dibzan, all the filling stations are closed till you get to Bauchi Road. Them AYM Shafa. They're the only people that you find open. Unless it's all these small black markets. Even Harry's, there's one filling station beside Harry's around that ring road. Sometimes they're open. But once it's 9, I can assure you, because I know Jenny's closes by 9.
Yeah.
So once it's 9, most of these people are closed. That is an opportunity. Even the people that already have filling stations, if you ask, they'll tell you it's security. But there are people that travel throughout the night. So we have opportunities. Unfortunately, Nigeria has even kept those of us that are thinking right very far away from the access to opportunity.
Yeah, facts. Hey, clock it.
Yeah, clocked.
So, still on this gifts episode, right? Some people in the comment section give a bit of recommendations about restaurants that you go to.
Yeah.
So this person, Johnson Brown, said Hopewell Restaurants is always active till 2
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you,
Hopefully we dey
Johnson.
come for
I've
you.
we sat there.
Hey!
We sat
No,
there.
Hopewell!
Yeah, in December we
In
sat there.
December- oh.
I'm funny how we sat there.
Hold on.
Yes.
No,
My
but
parents
till
will
in the
see
AM.
Yeah. So, yeah, we
see now
sat
they have
there.
got me now.
Yeah. So there's hope where I know someone gets a lot of people
What
get
is
shout
it
out to
click?
Taz Kitchen, Dark Mode by
Mode.
Taz.
Yeah, no.
I
And
see
shout
that
out
they've
to
done
you
their
guys.
renovations. Shout out to Taz
Somebody
Kitchen.
also
and-
said the restaurants at Stefan's Kitchen, which I believe
Mobile
was at that
kitchen.
time was a mobile kitchen, and where's Tats?
Taz is just like beside I Explore Junction.
Close, innit?
Yeah.
So these are the places that he's also.
You know,
speaking
there's
about,
like even Astoria have a restaurant that's like opposite the, I mean, beside the supermarket,
Yeah.
and they open
Astoria?
till they open till like 2 a.m. I
I
think.
didn't know that.
And there are other people too that sell food there.
Actually, that
You
road, that
understand?
road
The
is
food
very
truck is
active.
there, but that's what I was saying. It's in pockets,
Mm.
and it's like blips. So from that Astoria, if you drive and pass there, once you
That's
pass
all.
area 1,
What
you won't see or might not find any activity
You
till
go
you enter
home.
inside Berlin. Like, you understand? Till you enter into a premises, it's just
Yeah.
so all of that.
Mm.
But I'm not saying that we need everybody to be on the road. Hey, it's
It's
night,
not just,
Uche.
it's just night.
No, we
It's
don't
not
need
just night.
people
We
to
need
just be
daytime.
active.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my
like,
gosh.
it could be more things going on.
Yeah. It's not, and it's not just food business, honestly, that she was referring
Yes.
to. There's so many other
What happened to
Oh,
transport
you.
business at night?
Mm.
It's only both. The people that have money, from just, you can take your money, you just buy like 4-5 cars, you start a business. People within just will start to use you. That's how you grow. But
Fast.
nobody in just, the people that have money, all they think about is, Matana, she's in US. Let me not talk as if I know some people. I give my
Okay,
opinion for
but
my
you guys, okay, so I want to take this comments because I want to use it to address the customer service issue that is in Jos.
Ah,
So this comment said, that's how I wanted to order shawarma at one spot close to NASCO. I called them by 7:48 p.m.
see where the person
They
went to order
outrightly-
shawarma close to Nasco.
Let's leave.
Industrial area.
Hold on, man. Hold on. What's your business?
Lord.
That's why
No,
they
I know, I'm
don't
just
put
messing
the
around.
passport.
Oh, it's not no tasty fingers.
I'm not done. No, I think that's shawarma Lee. They said they already told me that they will be closing by 8 p.m. so they cannot take my order.
And
I
you
was
ordered
shocked.
27 what?
Cost 7:48. I was shocked because in Abuja I can get shawarma by 10 p.m.
It's
And
short.
I'm like,
In just getting shawarma by 8, he's trying.
yes.
Ha.
And I'm just like, oh wait, hold on. First of all, customer service is a very broad topic.
Do you think
But
this
first
is a
of all,
customer service issue?
yes, I
I
do.
think it falls under that.
It falls both. It falls on
7:48.
like both
It's not the truth they tell you.
closing and it's
No.
7:48.
Okay, so speaking from business perspective, if I'm going to be closing by 8
Mhm.
on my page, the preparations to close physically starts from 7:30.
Okay.
Even for your staff, they know that it's time to close. Even like in our salon, if you come to the salon and it's like almost time for them to close, especially babes, they will not even agree.
I don't do you know
Because you
that
keep
I
you
don't
there
agree
longer.
with
No, I'm just saying,
I don't
that's what
agree
I'm
with that
asking.
entire
I just
thing,
wanted to
because
give you
first
the
of all,
side.
if you're telling me that you're closing by 8, I should be there before 8. Now, depending on the customer charge, depending on whatever you are doing, because if you're coming to come and order me buffet when I'm about to close my restaurant by 7:55, God punish you.
But the shawarma may seem like buffet.
Shawarma,
Mhm.
hold on. But shawarma,
Don't know whether
okay,
the
let me
chicken is
say
in the
it
freezer.
takes like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Let me say it gets like max 30 minutes to even if it's going to cost you a long time and you really, really can't, you can explain to the customer. You can say it in a better way. That's the point of customer service. Being able to like
Now we can't determine
appeal
how
to
the
the-
person was told.
I was about to say that customer service
Okay.
even goes both ways. Even
But
as
really,
a
really,
customer.
yes,
A
because
lot of
you can
customers
Some
put
people are
the
very
a lot of customers
Secondly-
put the service provider in.
wait, hold on.
in
I'm
tight
not
spots.
done with
Yeah.
what I'm saying
Yeah,
about
yeah.
customer service. Secondly, there are times that customer service truly they make compromises.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm.
There are times that you truly have to make
Uh-huh.
compromises
Mhm.
if you're going to work, like if your business is going to
To be successful, yes.
Mhm.
in a place. Now, I feel like in Jos, it's kind of what they used to complain about South Africa, how they used to say that they want to drink on Monday. In Jos, how closing time. So far that closing time is going to reach and I want to get out of my place. I'm not the business. It don't really matter to my chest. I'm not speaking from my own perspective. I'm just speaking as a third person, but using me as a point of view. The business may not really matter to me because first of all, it's employing and employing. They may not even be paying me on all that much stuff. So as a customer service person, I don't really give a shit about this person. So yeah, I'm about to close. I beg shit. I don't want to serve you. And a lot of people's attitudes in just that's what it reflects.
Whose fault is that?
It's the fault of everybody. The
No.
trainers, the people that are supposed to train the employees.
It's not, the fault is the employers.
employees.
Majorly, as an employer,
Mm.
majorly, the fault is the employers.
You're not supposed to have
Do you
a
hear
shitty
when I
attitude as a
said-
person to begin
No,
with.
no, no. Do you remember when I said most people can just open businesses but don't commit themselves
No,
enough?
yes, that's why I
to
need
the
you to allow me
businesses.
land. Allow me land.
I just wanted to aid you with making your point, but okay.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But at this point in time, I'm saying it's not like it's just the person's fault. It's plus the employers. First of all, they don't train their employees.
So that's
Second
wait,
of all,
wait. Before you keep going, right? I just want you so that we don't drag. I want you to get what I mean by it's the employer's fault.
Okay.
Just like you said, the person now is like, it's almost time for me to close. You want me to do buffet for you? There's no way I'm going to do it. I make shift, right? But if the person that employed you made you understand that no matter the time when a customer comes, attending to them is more. Do you understand? It's more important than your leaving work. And if me now, as the person that is supposed to make that food, knows that even if I stretch another 30 minutes, my leaving here, it doesn't jeopardize my leaving here and getting home. Which brings the talk about transportation that we're speaking on. So it's the fault of, like you're trying to say, everybody.
It's the entire
Right?
system.
No, I'm
Exactly,
giving it
that's
back to you.
why
I just wanted you to like I needed you to break down the employer. Because if people
Yeah.
watch this now, it will be like we just said it's this person's fault and left it there.
No, that's why I was still listening. So first of all, for the customer service and the people that are supposed to train them, let's us actually break it down. If you're not training your employees and you're not paying them for overtime, first you have to know that your employees need motivation to be able to do the job right.
Do people even know what the overtime is in Nigeria?
Now they don't even consider overtime as
don't.
overtime. Now, for your employees to work with you and to work for you with one chest, you have to be able to make it worth their while.
Exactly.
You have to be able to make their time worth it because they are giving you their time in exchange for the payments that you are supposed to give them. So if you are not able to motivate them in that way, they are obviously not going to give you the up to par
There are lots of
treatment
them
that
that
you want to have in your business.
motivate shaggy. They will
That
still
is
not give
the
you what
person's
they're looking
attitude.
for.
Now those are
No,
bad
that
employees.
now
That's a
boils
bad
down to-
employee.
Yeah.
But for the regular people that I know that can be employed,
How would you,
I don't know, Sha. I
How
don't
would you
know.
say we should address the customer service issue in just?
Hold up. Because
No.
I know. Hold up.
We'll
Hold up.
land there.
Because
I
I
want
will
you to
lose
land
my
there.
train of thought.
I want you to
lose my
start
train of
landing.
thought. I will land there.
Sorry.
Okay, so after that, the employers, let's shift from the employers. The employees, you're not supposed to have a shitty attitude to begin with. The people that are coming to buy from you, they did not offend you. Now let's talk about the people that are coming to buy. Those are the customers. Do not give the customer service people a hard time because they are not the people that
I'm telling
annoy
you,
you
some of
that
you
day.
just have a
Some
bad
Some of
day.
you people
Some
will have
people
a
have
bad
bad
day and you
attitude.
come and pour it on the
Some people just have bad attitude.
and that's
And you need
it's
to
not
check
fair.
it. Don't come
Check
and point
it.
on somebody because you feel like
Exactly.
they are low.
I'm
and
not
like,
the person that caused your bad day. So
Go and
don't come
scream
pour it
outside
on
then
me.
come inside and
I
buy
may
what you
have
want
also
to buy.
been having
But
a
guys,
bad day, but
do you agree
I'm
with
not
the
pouring
customer
it
is
on
always
you.
right?
No.
You don't.
I don't.
If you own the
That
business,
saying
would
is
you
not even
tell?
complete. Let's even
But if you
begin
own the
with.
business, would you tell your staff that the customer is always right?
The customer is always I will finish the saying for them. The customer is always right, but in only few circumstances. It's not in every circumstance that you
I feel like the thing is that understanding that the customer is not always right? But there are processes and in ways in which things are handled, right? For example, now I own a business, let me say like a restaurant business, right? Let me just say I own Kilimanjaro, yeah? And then I have a manager who is there, right? An issue comes up with maybe a customer and maybe one of the workers there. I want to see your manager. You call the person, just apologize to the customer, look for a way to compensate. Ask your worker, okay, what happened? How did this happen? Da 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 da. And then, you know, move on from there. Do you understand? I feel that I won't even say a lot of customers, a lot of human beings have very nasty attitudes, and
Yeah.
people need to check it.
Yeah.
I may be having a bad day. Like, for example, one particular institution, like, I won't say I have a problem with them, but I won't call the pharmacy, but there's a popular pharmacy at Secretariat. If you know, you know.
You've called.
You go there, right? I will never forget, you guys. I was dealing with malaria this past week. And I was already, you know how you're feeling woozy, that your inside is already sweating, and it's like your body is just trying to figure out what's wrong with it.
Yes.
And then you go there, and there are like 41 people there wasting your time.
Mm.
Do you understand? I'm literally about to pass out here, and you go from point A to point B to point C to be able to leave there, and they're wasting your time. It's understandable for you to speak and say, okay, please, can you hurry up? I don't feel so well. You don't have to yell at the person and shout, can you hurry up? You're there wasting my time. Do you understand? I feel like there is a process to which things are done,
Mm.
and people need to be more respectful. Because they'll say, if it was your mother, will you speak to her that way? Most times, of course not.
Can I chip in?
Yeah.
Why I was saying earlier to Candy that is yes, it's everybody, but I was putting it more on the employers.
Yeah.
The reason is because most times you find that when there's an issue, the employee wants to address the issue personally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you understand? And resolve. Why? Most times you find in places where the employee will tell you that they will remove this money from his salary.
Oh.
So most employers, that's the only way they address problems. They just deduct money from your salary.
Yeah.
Do you know according to law it's wrong?
It's wrong. Yes. You
According
have
to
no
Nigerian
right.
law,
cannot-
it's
you
wrong.
can't
You
do
don't have
it.
right to deduct the salary of your
I'll look for the
staff.
section.
There's like it's not. I'm not saying
Things like
entirely
legal
the way it
section.
is, but it's like you have to have like
Their
I think
processes
there's,
to it,
yeah,
yeah.
there's a whole thing to it.
To
the
the
whole
But
section.
you see, like that's how most people address problems in
Yes.
business.
Because they know that's
So
where it
that's
hits.
a problem.
Yeah.
And the way you now leave it to be that it's your staff. Now staff too have issues.
Yeah.
So that they have their own. But like I was saying, how do we address this problem?
Mm.
So all we need is
Yeah.
all we need is
So the
one
customer service,
goal.
I feel like addressing this issue should first begin from, as we said, the employers. If you are going to employ people for your business, make sure first of all they are well trained, and that training
Yes.
must entail a lot.
Yeah.
The whole
That
process
training
should
It's
be
not just
thorough.
learning how
Yes,
to
the-
do
I
the
think
work.
I think
Very,
people
very
just
thorough.
need to business owners need to be willing to spend money on training,
Their
on,
employees,
on
exactly.
uniforms, on even the whole recruitment process,
The whole
It
your
should
recruitment.
be
staff
better.
welfare.
Yeah.
When you have
Your
people,
Determine your business.
there's a way that it should now move forward.
Yeah.
But you will see person, you go barbing salon, Baba just use saying a barbing salon now. So you could just wear slides with short knicker and baggy t-shirts.
Sharp.
Come on. You know, but like there's a level of presentation that even our mindset lacks in just. There are a lot of people. When I was doing my IT, my 3 months IT at ITF, I was used once as an example. The man I was using me as an example thought I was a staff. So when I said I was an IT student, that's when he got pissed. Because he was like, how can I be dressed like this? He asked all the IT students to stand up. We were not more than like 5 people that were dressed properly. Every other person slippers, jeans, and t-shirts. You know, because it's like, man, you're not the fair IT. We're not IT.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Because when I was doing my IT, I did my IT in GFM, radio station. When I was doing my IT, you were not allowed to come to the office with slippers. Slippers, your leg will show.
Yeah, there are like there are rules that should be. in
Mind you,
place
this is
for
a radio
it.
station that you cannot see me. You can't see. You're only hearing my
Have you ever
voice.
gone to a hotel and the person goes to your is wearing bathroom, like bare bathroom slippers?
Okay, no, I'll give a
Oh.
shout
Or
out
you
to
go in the
GBS.
night, you go to the hotel in the night,
Yeah.
and the person on duty is just with mattress there in front
In front
sleeping. So
sleeping.
when you come and then they now finally
You just
make up,
arise.
they will just be looking at you there with singlet
At
or
that
something,
point
and they'll
in
attend
time,
to you like that. And
I
No,
and
that's
I wonder,
you,
like, I
room is
always
5K.
wonder, right? Because it's a service-based business and it runs 24
Mm-hmm.
hours. Why do they let them do that? Because you're probably working in night shift.
But the thing is also sometimes, and like we said, it falls on the employers. Most of them don't even know that that's what they do.
Yeah, like I said, they're not committed enough. But
Yeah.
you can't keep all these things. The perfection comes with commitment.
Yeah, you have
And
to.
then I
be
feel like when it
honest.
comes from the government having it in their systems, like when they reopen Hill Station, Plateau Hotel, I'm really looking forward to
I'm looking forward to
seeing
see how
what they
that
are
will
going to be like. Because when you have those type of places setting the standard, every other place will fall in line. Because when people know that if I don't have these things, if I can't get to this level, people won't come to me.
But also is the longevity and the consistency of that. They may start like that. What would it be like? Because
Yeah.
and that's
The
one thing
next
we said.
4
A lot
years,
of
5
times
years.
businesses come with that energy and,
And
you're
then,
loving it and
yeah.
you're, but what is
Service.
this thing going to be?
Yeah.
But also speaking about this customer service and like stuff that like sleep on the floor in the morning, there's something I want to say about that. Sometimes it still boils down to the employer, because for people that will do like that are supposed to do shifts, morning shifts, night shifts, sometimes you find that it's the person that's doing morning shifts that's still doing night shifts. So being that I'm a human being and I cannot act body will
Actually,
fire
thank you,
me,
myself.
they will find a way to just rest.
Mm.
So that brings down that's what will now end up being that time that you come to the
I mean,
job.
that's in
Sometimes
cases where that's it,
yeah,
right?
those are some cases. So because those are not all of the cases, I can't
Mm.
speak for everybody, but in some cases,
That's what it'll be like.
you know, they are probably tired from the entire day, and that's the chance that they have to rest, and they are resting. And truly, there's no person taking the night shift. It's just them. They are probably doing like 3 of the jobs. They are the security man, the cook, and the receptionist.
No more. I there are
So-
people that are plenty unemployed.
You don't really
This
know,
one
there is
we're
a lot
talking
of
about, don't
businesses
talk to
that are
guest house,
seen
like
like
not be
that.
hotel again. I guess
Oh,
I mean, but like, yeah, I get what you're saying. But this has
Yeah,
been good.
there are lots more
There are so many
comments. You should go and
comments,
check
so
the
many more
comments.
comments.
Yeah.
We have so
Ah.
many comments, but officially, man,
It's
I really want you to appreciate to also say thank you guys so much for the views. This reel that we're talking about, Kone Bamu views.
And
You
this
people
even
are-
shock us so.
I wish
Guys,
people
you guys
finish
blew
the
our minds with
comments.
the reposts, the shares, and
Yeah.
it's been amazing to see. Please let's keep going. As you've been with us from the beginning to this point, you'll continue to be with us.
Yeah.
It's not a prayer, it's a prophecy.
Yeah.
You clap
And I
that?
mean,
Yeah.
I think this brings us to the end of season 2.
Yes,
it was a
officially.
great season.
It
It
was.
was.
a great
It was.
It was everybody in the team, everybody that's here. Thank you
Shout
guys
out
so
to you
much.
guys.
And we about to bring it better.
Yes,
Yeah,
season 3
FBS.
we're gonna come hotter, bigger, liver, and outsider.
And better.
Like Barry said.
Just unfiltered.
We
We
outside.
outside.